I'm back! Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Genshin Impact. Today, I've been told that my next thing I have to do on my list is to go to Ochkanatlan across the way. So that's where we're gonna head to next, so off we go! Whee! Up. There we go.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Wrong button. I'm out of practice with this. Just a tiny bit. Ooh, I hear some chanting in the background. Poke you. Alright. Nope. Hello, what's happening? Oh, there's a dragon. Or something. Okay, good to know. Oh! Thank you! Thank you for dealing with them. That was nice of him. We got a nice dragon. Do 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 do. I'm excited to really sink my teeth into this place. This is a gorgeous looking environment. Do 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 do. But then again, that's practically everywhere when it comes to these games. Let's see. Ooh, how do I open this door? That is the number one question here. Do I have to do something with this? Ah, there it is. There you go. Baby? Let me try something. Maybe that's a red herring. Maybe I could just climb up here and go down into the hole down here. Huh. Okay, there's some rumblies going upstairs, but I want to go downstairs. Oh. Okay, let's go upstairs then. So, trying to... Hello. Hey, dragon. Hey, quit it. As the enormous explosion rings out, you all slide to the bottom amidst lying rubble and sand. How did this happen? Oh, first Paimon, dragon sent a barrage of fire towards us. Then the floor collapsed and then we all slid down. Whee! Are you okay, Aether? I'm alright, how about you? Ow, ow, Paimon, it hurts. Paimon's fine. She's just choked a little by all the dust, so it took down the whole tower, huh? That's unexpected. Rawr, rawr. Oh, Chomper! Looks like Chomper isn't hurt either. Phew! So has that nasty dragon really flown away this time? Paimon doesn't understand why he kept coming after us. So rude. Yeah, I know, right? First at least greet us first before you start, throwing fireballs at us. I understand if we were protecting treasure like in the fairy tales, we'd stolen some of it, but we haven't done anything. Can it read minds then? Paimon, what did you think of? Not that there's anything here for us to take anyway. Oh, I don't believe that. Could it be the blaze meat stew you had this morning? No. Stop making things up. Paimon hasn't had the chance to think about that yet. So you were thinking of something. No, I thought nothing. Chopper, did you find something? Oh, will you look at that? There's a stack of scrolls underneath. Come, take a look, Aether. Month unknown, day unknown, weather foggy. Finally here, Ochkanatlan. This ancient city now occupied by a violent and evil dragon, the final resting place of Redacted. If Aunt Liriru knew, she'd be in quite the huff, that's for sure. But there's no other way. Even if they say I shouldn't take on the regrets of generations past, I still want to finish this. Though the Abyss no longer poses as terrifying a threat as it did back when I was born, but whether for the sake of the Jade of Return, sought by countless Avengers, or to unravel the final riddle of Redacted, I must go there. It's fine, no need to be nervous. You've already had lots of adventures, right? You're a seasoned adventurer, so it'll all be okay. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Not to mention, it's been so long, maybe that nasty dragon has long since vanished. Yeah, there's probably old bones or something just, somewhere. They're not here anymore. Anyway, this is where it starts. My adventure. Oh no. It looks like notes left behind by an adventurer. An ancient city occupied by a violent and evil dragon. Could this be the city we're looking at? The note said that many adventurers entered but never returned. Looks like our dragon's already killed plenty of people. The city is called Ochkanatlan. What a strange name. I've heard. Must be a very important location then. I have heard of it before. Now that you mention it, when we got the Golden Treaty, Paimon remembers something about the other disc being in Ochkanatlan. But the Soaring Relics Association people say it's a forbidden area that even they're afraid to enter. Guess we now know why, huh? Oh, we dealt with dragons before. For the sake of the Jade of Return, sought by countless Avengers, guess this person entered the ancient city in search of something. The Jade of Return sounds like something pretty sweet. If we can find it, we might make a whole boatload of money. And there it is. This could have taken place a long time ago. This person could have found it already. Well, you're right. Honestly, again, really surprised with all the treasure that's littered across the place. You would think other people would have found them by now. Well, you're right, but maybe, just maybe, no one found all these hundreds of years, and so it sat here, just waiting for great adventurers like us to show up. And look at the massive ruins. It would be a shame we didn't go inside and explore a bit. Yes, we would have been attacked in vain otherwise. We have to do something about the evil dragon. I don't know if they're evil, though. That sure was spoken with a vengeance. Well, we've no doubt bumped into that evil dragon again. We can't just let it keep hurting adventurers. Rah! You sure do get excited whenever we mention dragons, Chomper. Alright then, to Ochkanatlan. Alright, it begins. Lost Traveler in the Ashen Realm, Act 1, City Buried by Ash. Recollections. The current story seems to be related. Would you like to quickly go over and review? Maybe later. That's a new feature. Anyways, let's activate the statue here. And, oh my. Okay, so very isolated area, water all around us. And, it's interesting with the way the island's formation is. I wonder, was this more, did this used to be like one whole island before something happened that caused a big massive explosion of some kind? Or maybe just over time, the water, has risen. Or it could be the opposite. It could be like a volcano or something, causing these little spots here and there. We'll see. We'll see. I could also just be overthinking it, and this is one of those things that it could be either or. Anyways, there we go. Also, there's a chest. I'll pick that up.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Alright, off we go. I'm trying to remember what the place is called. I'm suddenly reminded of the place where we went underwater at. Over in Inazuma. With all the floating islands. I should probably take care of you guys. But I'm gonna dodge you and just run across. The nightmares are memories of the distant past. The mist shroud the ruined city forsaken by God. Ignore me! Smelly. I want to get in there. Let's try going up then. When in doubt, go from above. They keep trying to go up? I don't see any other way at the moment, unless there's something on this side. Let's see. Does not seem like it, so it looks like up it is. Oh! Da 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 da. Anything above me? Not that I can tell. Just in case, didn't think so, but had to check. Oh, there's another spot over here in this one. Oh, y'all can calm down. Don't mind me. I'm in the tower, and I see a cracked floor. Huh. Ah, here we go. Come hither, chosen of dragons. Come hither. The dark night fast approaches, but there's so many stories to tell you before nightfall. Oh! Thank you! See, the game knows when I don't want to do any fighting for the time being. I thought that was close. Was Paimon seeing things? We were saved by a flash of golden light. I did see a pattern in gold. Could it be the same kind of gold pattern that we saw when we encountered Chomper? Did the pattern guide us here? Feels like we're being helped by some kind of higher power somehow. And this looks like a safer spot either way. Paimon never thought we'd have to run from Hilichurls. What's wrong? Are you okay, Chomper? Did something in here catch your attention? Well, not that we'll be leaving anytime soon with them blocking the doors, so let's just explore the place. So, same as normal then. Got it. Well, there's a thing I have to get rid of. So let's take care of that. Then activate you so I can go deeper in this tower. Whee! Ooh. So I figure some great significance of some kind, probably the person who ruled over Ochkanatlan, and something may or may not have happened. Is the ruler transformed into a dragon? Because that painted look kind of has like a dragon head. Huh. Keep an eye on that. Let's see. Can I do anything with this? Doesn't seem like it. Just slowly move my way forward. Deeper? Yep, deeper. Dive deeper. Deeper. Ooh. Chupikua. The craftsman meant to be recruited to repair the waterway facilities gave the recording officer not even gonna try. 3 whole bags of obsidian, claiming that he could not volunteer for such labor due to his physical condition and hoping that these gifts might prove his earnest desire to serve the Alliance's cause. The recording officer praised his enthusiasm and replaced him with Monque from the ... The waterway repairs have been suspended indefinitely, as though overnight the deep well was completely submerged by a dark calamity, and all nearby residents were transformed into... oh, the abyss, maybe? The Kuhadli warriors sealed the entrance and incinerated the infected with flames barred from the Holy Sovereign, claiming that all was under control. It was not. An old lady who had come to the temple suddenly fell to raving madness before the recording officer, spouting nonsense about the sun and the collapse of the Alliance. The Kamayuga warriors quickly dragged her out. By the Alliance's laws, she will likely be... oh no. Over the past few days, commoners coming to the temple have been whispering. They believe that the taboo on using this name to offer sacrifice to the Lord of the Night has aroused its rage and curses, which is why this dark mortal illness is suspended upon us. Chichiri tried to persuade them, but to little avail. People always choose that which they wish to believe in. What can words alone accomplish? The streets are filled with the scent of, by the Holy Sovereign's decree, the 3 areas in the southwest sector have been sealed off, and the Kuhadli warriors are trying to incinerate all the which have decayed, yet still roam. They have had little success. How can that which is finite defy the infinite? Not to mention how they too will end up the same way once they fall. Nothing but despairing wails now comes on the night wind, not only from the world of the living, but also from that long forbidden world. They're trying to break this gate down, but they won't get my, nor will they get the, of the children seeking shelter here. At most, they shall get our. I shall use this dagger too. The following parts are covered in stains. It cannot be. Okay. Open door. Oh, okay. Open this door. Seems like it's stuck. Maybe we need to find something to lift it with. Something to lift it with? Can I push? I can't push this. Hold on. Give me a second. Don't think this is a feature, but yeah, no, I didn't think so. Okay. Do I need to close this? And then let me grab you. There we go. Oh, no you don't. Aha! You tried to get me to fall down, but no, you failed. If the scroll was no counterfeit, then there can be no doubt that ancient dragon artisans once created a weapon that could be used to annihilate the abyssal threat in one fell swoop. The one who wove this scroll seems to hail from the era of the one in tune with the primal fire, for he or she did not use the proper honorifics when addressing the priest king Magan. Instead of viewing him as an immature, negative example, such disrespect almost makes one tremble. Various details indicate that the odds of it being a forgery of a latter generation are very low. At least no scholar or mystic I know of could do such a thing. As such, I lean heavily toward believing that this is an ancient text and that the weapon it speaks of is no figment of the imagination. Moreover, the scroll clearly mentions a treasure ship marooned above the Cinder City. However, the recorder appears to have underestimated the damage dealt by the abyss, understandable considering the time that has passed. In any case, we must make for the city above the clouds, lest the abyss. We were deceived. In the end, we were all deceived. The essence of that treasure that can burn away all filth is in truth the rest have been torn away by someone. Okay. Down we go. What does this do? Ah, okay, so we're doing that again. So let's go ahead and grab you. Oh, that's what I need. Then place you there. There we go. Then hit the switch. There we go. Oh, gosh darn it, my ears grabbed the collectible above me. Oh, well. Alright, let's see here. Hi? Hey, you over there. Yes, I'm talking about the three of you. Turn around slowly. Now, give me your Mora. Looks like you understand what I'm saying. Phew, you scared me back there, you know. I thought you were abyss monsters pretending to be humans. If you hadn't responded, I'd have struck first. We should be the scared ones. Thank goodness for my quick reactions then. Yeah, we sure didn't think there would be other people here. Anyway, the way we're meeting here, I call it destiny. I'm the Ace Adventurer of the Flower Feather Clan. Call me Bana. This is Paimon, my employer. Seriously? What are you gonna do next? Tell her that you're Paimon's guide? Aren't you? No, not really. Anyway, he's Ether. We're also adventurers who just arrived. This little one here is our companion, Chomper. Rah! Are you also looking for the Jade of Return like the other adventurers were? The Jade of Return? Yeah, I guess. You too, then. Uh-huh. Guess we were right. No one's found it yet. Still, an adventurer openly displaying their weaknesses. A reckless white guiding spirit and a small Teplosaurus that doesn't know what's happening. You're practically rookies who happen upon this dangerous forbidden place without any preparation, aren't you? Oh, Chomper took offense to that. The Jade of Return is not something that amateur adventurers can find. You're lucky that you bumped into me. You might have died before figuring out what's what. What was that? A guiding spirit? Also watch your words, because we're decidedly not rookies. We're very experienced. This is Paimon, the best adventurer in Teyvat. Now that's exaggeration, but between the two of us, Paimon thinks we're top-notch adventurers all the same. Why don't you take a look at our adventure handbooks first? It's certified by the Adventurers Guild and contains all our adventures. Wait a minute, what's an adventurer handbook? And is Adventurers Guild? I've never heard of it. Was it established recently? Huh? And you call yourself an adventurer? How do you not know about those two things? I don't know, maybe they, maybe they're from the distant past or something. No, what I mean is that you're not making sense. What do you mean you need to be certified by some random organization to become an adventurer? Aren't adventurers supposed to be courageous and unbound? Why must there be a guild to keep them in check? You do have a point. Wait, no, the Adventurers Guild is very important, and not just some random organization. Still, Paimon's never considered how people would become adventurers if the guild didn't exist. A fair concern. For starters, one needs enough curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and a sense of responsibility to help others. But most importantly, you need the courage to take that first step. Once you make the decision to start a journey, you become an adventurer. Paimon has enough curiosity for both of us. I sure love sticking my nose in other people's business. You mean you enjoy helping others, right? Why would you put yourself down like that? Still, how did you get in at all? The only entrance should have been sealed shut. If you're in here, does that mean the monster's outside? Oh, about that. This is kind of embarrassing, but we were chased in here by hilichurls. Also, no need to worry about them or any other monsters. A golden light stopped them from entering after we came in. A golden light? Oh, so Coco saved you. Now I feel a lot safer. If Coco approves of you, then you can't be bad sorts. Coco? Who's that? You mean there's someone else here? Coco's my companion, like Chomper is yours. Anyway, come with me and see for yourself. Okay, random stranger. You follow Bana and return to ground level. Rokuik, where did you go? Aha! Here you are. Whee! me! Oh, aren't you just adorable? What a cute little guy. Looks like a green specter. That doesn't sound cute at all. Those words are not exactly flattering, Paimon. Don't call it a specter. That's mean. Hey. Its name is Kokuik. I chose the name, by the way, and given how shiny it is, I'd say it's pretty spot on, too. Guru? Rah-rah! You seem to be getting along just fine, so the light that saved us came from this little guy, huh? Incredible! That's right, Kokuik. Kokuik. Might be small, but it's a guardian spirit of this area. I've been able to roam all over this ancient city thanks to it. And when it accumulates enough power, even that evil dragon's no match for it. Right, Paimon almost forgot about that mean guy. You counted it too, didn't you? Well, we wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the dragon. No, that's not necessarily true. Well, it's a little embarrassing, but that dragon took my pyrophosphorate, which is critical to find the Jade of Return. I have to get it back. Pyrophosphorate? So you need something like that to tame the Jade? Sounds complicated. Well, you know how puzzles are. Let's see here. It's normal for you not to know. After my father... Anyway, since we're all adventurers trapped in here, how about we work together until we beat that evil dragon? The fact that we keep labeling it evil over and over is going to tell me that later we're going to find out that it's not quite so evil. Anyways, I don't know how good you are, but we can't go wrong by joining forces, whether it's to explore this place or fight the dragon. Well, this works for me. That's our line. We can't just leave you here right now. You shouldn't underestimate me like that, but still, I like your decisiveness. That's right, we gotta face off with that nasty dragon again to make sure it doesn't hurt more people. Still, we can defeat that guy and grab the pyrophosphorate back, and then you find the Jade of Return. Remember to give us a share too, alright? We'll just about accept a 40-60 split. It's a little bit early for that discussion now, don't you think? Besides, the Jade of Return isn't the sort of thing you could split up like a pie. You really didn't know anything before coming here, did ya? Good thing you bumped into me. I mean, I saw ancient ruins, you know, floating pieces in the sky, you know, and of course then you got the enemies all around, so it made it very intriguing. We'll talk about the other stuff later, alright? Our top priority right now is beating the dragon and getting the pyrophosphorate back. Well then let's get going. The monster side shouldn't be an issue with Coco on our side, but the dragon, well that's a different story. Alrighty then, let's see what we got. We need to leave the tower. But before we do that... The terrain here is far more complex than I imagined. Perhaps abyssal erosion is to blame. But many roads that should have been passable have been rendered useless. I marked them out roughly as we passed. The market should last until our return trip. He countered to the adventurers who went missing previously. There was nothing that could be done for them besides granting peace to their flesh. We must find a way to enter the city. If Copeland's statement is true, there must be some mechanism in the city that leads to the sky vessel. A sky vessel? Interesting. We should not have let such a young child come with us. The masters of the Night Wind are truly inhumane in such matters. She's 10 years my sister's junior. Why she is not yet of age to even rightly speak of marriage? We cannot let her take such a risk. Okay. Anyways, let's try to exit this time. What's the tutorial? Blissful Blight. Can be instantly melted by Kokoik's halos of light. Okay, gotta keep that all in mind then. By consuming Philistine. Alright, good to know. Alright. Probably should get out of that.
Go easy on me.
Ow.
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo!
Away now. Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down. A moment, please.
Oh, phew, finally. Now let's see. They want me to go over here? Ooh, shiny. What's this? Is this the one? Yeah, Coco looks way livelier now. Okay. That raise the influence? Let's go over here now. Let's see. Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? Where is the entrance? There we go. Oh, here comes the dragon again. Ow, quit. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Stop it. Are you done? Alright. Now let's see. Where do we need to go to next? Up there, it seems. Oh, looks like we have to deal with some of the enemies, though.
Let's begin. Bow your head.
Time to shine! How brilliant!
A moment, please. Get a little chilly.
There we go. Now let's see if I can get up here without getting hit by a flaming ball of fire. I was gonna say, is there like a secret third one that I'm not immediately seeing? Ow. There we go. About time, too. We could shoot it down from here. Chee! Chee! Oh, you look different. Yes, we just need to use that thing. Try putting your hand on Coco, Aether. Ah, sure. Touch the glowy little critter. Super awesome sauce laser fire! Wait, what? Okay. Oh my lord! I think the last time we did a laser like this was when we fought with, oh, his name is immediately escaping me at the moment, but yeah, Storm Terror. When Kokuik energy is fully charged, a powerful beam can be shot at the abyss. This beam is highly effective against evil dragons corroded by the abyss. Oh, so that's what's going on with the dragon. Guide Kokuik to attack fellow dragons with its beam and make timely use of shields to block the fireballs fired by the dragon accumulate energy. Alright, I'll try. Once fully charged, what's gonna cause the super awesome sauce laser. Oh boy. Oh, get back here. You're moving too quickly. There we go. Fire my laser! Dragon of the City of Flowing Ash. Slowly but surely. Get ready. Where'd you go? The music makes it a lot more dramatic than it actually is. Almost got him. Oh, you're gonna dive up, I see ya. Or at least I think that's what's gonna happen. And laser. Gotcha! Ha ha! Oh, I always like it when we do mechanics like that. Very cinematic. Nice! The super awesome sauce laser is pretty hot stuff, eh? Yeah, but why is it called that though? You sure have strange taste. Paimon Pot calling kettle here. You don't think it sounds awesome? Speaking from my experience as an adventurer, it's much easier for people to remember and pass on skill names if they're flashy. Let's forget about that name for a moment here. Thanks for helping us out again, Coco. We couldn't have beat the dragon back without ya. Crew! Rawr. Oh, don't be sad. We're not saying that you didn't do anything, Chomper. Not great with words, are we? Everyone has their strengths. That's right, you'll get your chance soon, Chomper. Paimon knows it. Anyway, the evil dragon flew off in that direction, huh? Huh. An injured beast always flees to its nest first. I'll bet that its lair over that way. We'll have to get the pyro's phosphorate back before it recovers. If I were alone, I wouldn't have dared to take the dragon on, even if it were injured. But we're a group now, and you're pretty good. I think we'll be fine. I'm not sure I can shoulder this burden. I'm sorry, I've suddenly got some urgent matters to attend to. Wait, what? Come on, what's with that attitude? What's with that jokey attitude? Haha, come on, don't you worry, I'll go in first. Just watch my back. Time is of the essence, let's go. In Africa, the world built upon slowly collapsing sands. The scorched earth, the future paradise shattered. Chosen of dragons, come forth and prove your valor. Oh, we're kidding. This is an actual it's an actual arena. Let's go and pick that up real quick. We got some add-ons too, it seems.
Settle down.
I'm just gonna move over here. And I'm gonna find my laser.
A moment, please.
And there we go. We should move. And pick all of you up. Ow.
On away now.
There you go. Get some nice, interesting, as I thought. Hope lies with humanity. Is that the dragon talking? Who is doing the talking? I wonder who it will be. Ah, more fireballs. And they're running away again. Why does this have a very trial feel to it? Ah, Paimon can't believe it got away again. I can. We almost had it, but the dragon's strength was suddenly restored somehow. This is not the end. The golden pattern. Huh? You can understand what that dragon was saying? The words came from the golden pattern. Eh? You saw the golden pattern again. Was the hint left behind by that, sage of the stolen flame? Wait, is looking for the treasure in his ancient city one of his trials too? That's what I was getting the feel of. Huh? What are you talking about? That was quite an ordeal. I thought we had it dead to rights there, but it lives to fight another day, huh? If nothing else, though, we can get my pyro phosphorate back. Ah, yes, it's right over here. Ooh. Speaking of that, what should we do now? We came here looking for the Jade of Return that adventurer spoke of. But we don't know what that thing is yet, do we? You must know something about it, right, Bona? Is it one of these things that require 3 pyrophosphorate chunks to unseal or something? If only it were that simple, but in truth, it's not to be found within the city, but instead in the sky. What? But the notes we found in the tower said, did those adventurers make a mistake? Wait, you came to Ochkanatlan, the Forbidden City, on account of some notes you just happened to pick up. The more skilled the person, the more bold their deeds, I guess. Since you don't know anything about the Jaded Return, you probably haven't heard about the story of the Tonatui then. It's the Sky Serpent ship. Ooh, I think I've seen that in other video games before. As the name suggests, it was a sky-faring ship built by a Python king Ochkanatlan, the tyrant who ruled Ochkanatlan. The ship was filled to the brim with treasures, and countless adventurers from Nodlin have pursued it. My old man included, of course. He was the best adventurer from the Flower Feather clan. But the Tonatui did hold greater significance to him beyond his ambition as an adventurer. The Abyss Calamity devastated our tribe decades ago, and the evil dragon that occupies this ancient city also appeared around the same time. Oh, okay. So that's the timeline we're working with at the moment. Rumor had it that one of the countless treasures aboard the ship was the Jade of Return, and that locating would quell this abyss-tainted ancient city. At that time, we just witnessed the nightmare of the Abyss, so if we could find the Jade and suppress the contamination here in the city, our tribe would no longer have to live in fear. My old man set off on a journey for that purpose, but he never returned. All that remains is this pyrophosphorite chunk which he found in the ruins. I'm sorry for your loss. Don't be, I've actually never met him. I've heard all about this from a woman who'd ventured alongside him. The inscriptions on a monument in the ruins say that the winds of the distant past will guide the way to the Tonatua. Once pyrophosphorite is placed on the altar of primal flame within the ancient city. But the city became a forbidden place for the tribe after that woman returned alone, the sole survivor from my old man's squad. Paimon didn't know that the Jaded Return was so important. Guess we aren't parting it off for Mora now. Paimon, shame on you. But we can remove the Abyss threat against your tribe if we can find it, and that would be amazing too. We just have to locate this altar, right? Bonnie, you must know where it is, don't you? Well, I don't know either. I only snuck in here recently, and only because I was looking for clues concerning the altar of primal flame. I encountered lots of unexpected dangers, but things started looking up after I met Coco. Chee! Aren't you adorable? The evil dragon was the only problem at that point. I was planning on sneaking in while I was out, but it got me good, huh? But it's gone now thanks to you, and I got my pyrophosphorite back. Now I can go seek the altar of primal flame. Unless you find the Jade of Return, you don't want us to go with you? No way, I was just about to ask, actually. As long as we follow Coco's direction, we should be able to find it and access the Tonatu up in the air together. I can't split the Jade of Return with you for sale, but there must surely be other treasures up there to be claimed as an adventurer's reward. Look, even Coco's light points to somewhere higher up. Well, this sure doesn't sound like a guaranteed score, but it's not like we could do anything other than trust you, eh? If we do reach the Tonatui, we can help everyone and make a huge profit. Talk about a win-win. Well, she got that glimmer in her eye. How about it, Aether? Let's go with Bona, shall we? Really? That's great to hear. I knew you'd agree to help. With you around, I'm sure I'll be able to fulfill my father's last wish. Rah! Chopper concurs. It's settled then. Let's get going before the dragon comes back. Alrighty then. Well, looks like we need to do some fly. Oh, backing up. Fly across the sky. As we get higher and higher and higher. Do 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 do. Here we go. Just go ahead and drop that off. Activate you. And go to the left, it seems. I appreciate they're giving me a little trail of golden light. So at least that way we can figure out the intended way. Just ignore all the little birdies. Just ignore them. Oh, don't you dare activate. I'm gonna activate you next. There we go. Hey, let's see. Okay, just gonna ignore that. Paimon didn't expect Coco to lead us here. This strange fortress looks just like the place where we met you, Bana. Look, it even has the same mural, minus the smear mark, so... Is it because we're higher up? Look, Aether, this must be the Python King that Bona mentioned. He sure looks mean. Yes, that's the Python King, Ochkanatlan. Legend has it that he abused and oppressed his people to get the Tonatihu, Tonatihu. I've been saying it so many different ways. Built and eventually attracted the abyss, which led to his death and the downfall of the kingdom. But that's just a legend. After all, the storytellers of my tribe have told different tales about what happened to him. Maybe he's still roaming the Tonatihu and feasting on his treasure. Or maybe the evil dragon that's been trying to stop us is his ghost. Coochie. Please stop with the stories. You're scaring Coco. Rah! Jumper sure has been eager to do something since we defeated the dragon. Is he in some kind of secret contest with Coco? Interesting. Well, you know, as long as it's a healthy, friendly competition, then it shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, where's this altar we're looking for? If Coco was right, it should be below us. Wait, I thought it'd be somewhere higher up. Did we mess up? The altar of primal flame can't be inside the mountain, can it? Yeah. This sounds like we may be heading to lava territory. How would we be transported to the sky then? Probably through a geyser. Unless the mountain itself collapses. There could be special transportation mode at play. Well, what now then? You were so sure why we were down there, and we can't understand what Coco's trying to say either. Hulu. Rah, rah. Any ideas, Chomper? I think I get it. It's trying to tell us that following rigid logic won't get us anywhere. Wait, you made that up, didn't ya? Well, regardless of what's below us, I say we go check it out. I mean, we're on an adventure, aren't we? Rah! You sure are excited, Chomper. We're trying to figure out how to get down there. Alright, let's see what we can do. Anyways, let's split up the investigation. Well, what's this? Doesn't seem to be anything worth mentioning here. Looks like there's some kind of mechanism down there, but how can we lift a stone this big? Let's see. Holy Sovereign notes that despicable demonic entity has been imprisoned within the statue, and yet he refuses to sing as I will it to. A wicked beast, in truth. I suppose to enact defiance, it knows full well to be futile. Clearly, humanity shall only be saved from threat once we have imprisoned every last one of her kin, more wretched than she as they are. At present, the only problem that needs solving is that only their base, beastly blood can control these ancient machines, and yet they cannot be trusted. I cannot expend all my energies controlling those mechanisms as the creature within the statue does. I must find a way to build a core of Chu-ulel that owes allegiance to humanity alone. Very good. Very good. I begin to understand it all. Since only the beast's filthy blood can operate these devices, the only rational course is to enslave the draconic part of myself. That way, even should my human parts perish, my draconic component will remain in prison here, a slave eternal beneath human boots, ever submitting to their will and ideals, ever heeding the souls of those who that person once saved. All things that might oppose humanity must be detained. We cannot trust any power mightier than humanity, nor place our hope in their benevolence. No mighty being of such a kind and gentle nature has ever existed, save for that person, one who would never commit appalling evils. I myself am no exception. That is why we must outlaw all. The following segments have been smeared and cannot be read. Okay. Bana. Game. Okay, for a second I thought my game froze. Hello. What's this? It looks gross. This is nascent abyssal blight. Looks like it's seeping down from above. Huh. I thought a place festooned with frescoes would be safer. Rah, rah. Huh? Uh-oh, I think someone's gonna fall down. Watch out, everyone. That sounds like enemies. And I was right.
A moment, please.
Wow, that was a shocker. Thank goodness for our quick reactions. So, did you find anything? Well, we did find something that looks like a mechanism, but it's kind of a pain. Ah. Oh, I don't know what you mean, but Chomper looks pretty clued in, so let's check it out anyway. Check on the mechanism like objects. Ow. You did that on purpose. Secret passage. It's open! You're awesome, Chomper. We wouldn't have found the mechanism without ya. Rah! I knew you could do it, Chomper. But don't get ahead of yourself. Plenty of challenges await us. Now that the entrance is open, there's no reason to give up halfway. I concur, Paimon. Why would we give up now? If anything, I can see us taking a break, maybe, if need be. Cheep, cheep. What's wrong? Why do we want to go in? Are you scared? We're halfway through our journey. There's no turning back now. Coo. You shouldn't force the issue, Bon. It really does look super scared. Could there be something super dangerous down there? I'm scared too. Hold me. This is kind of exciting. Don't worry, our little Saurian's a brave little soul. Rah, rah! If Coco really is afraid, maybe we should have it stay behind, but not alone. That wouldn't work. I guess there's no other choice. I'll stay with Coco up here. You can have the pyrophosphorate. But whatever you find down there, you have to come back and find me, alright? We don't leave anyone behind. Don't worry, just wait here until we come back. I don't want to leave anyone behind now. I believe in you. We'll wait for you here. Rah! Alright, looks like we don't have a choice. Alright, Palace of the Vision Serpent. Ooh, ominous. Down we go. Anything on this level? Does not look like it immediately. Unless... Nope, okay. Down we go, even further, into the center of the world again. Ooh, okay. This looks to be on the fritz. Wonder what caused it. Deeper, deeper we go. Uh-oh. Can I poke this? What about this? I can indeed.
All unclaimed articles should be turned.
Someone's notes. If only I could return to the flames alongside him then. No, one who has committed such crimes, a beast who has slain all near and dear, is unworthy of an ending as warm and brilliant as his. Such revolting blasphemies must be executed, blood spilled for blood for whom? Okay. Got company.
Let's begin.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, Going deeper. Ah! Oh, we got a barrier, and then we got a... Looks like a cocoon of some kind. Uh, the case scarier has been corroded by the abyss. Looks like it might fall off any time. Is this what Coco was pointing at? And we don't know what's inside either. The pirate's pretty sure it's not the altar. Rigid logic won't get us anywhere. We have to do something about the abyss. Let's go, Chomper. And gets it now. Coco didn't want to come in because of the abyss. Anyway, let's get rid of all this filth first. Oh, it looks like we have to enter some filth, though. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, shiny. Huh. Alright, got a second one there.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm
And
sure
we
it'll
got
come
that
in
taken
handy.
care of. Alright. Good. Let's see here. Looks like we have to actually go through. No, we can't go through, so there has to be more somewhere. Or actually, let me just take this out, please. Thank you. Extract. And we can go over here now. Here we go. Oh, got an enemy.
A moment, please. This could get a little chilly.
There we go. Took care of the evil tentacles there. Ooh, picture. Gotta get a snapshot after all. The bloodline control? This should be enough to keep the abyss in check. Let's put it here for now. Alright, let's see. Next. I don't suppose I can take the other item back, can I? Nah, no, that's gonna... Yeah, it doesn't look like we can at the moment. Alright, we'll just keep circling around then.
This wasn't locked. How convenient.
Alright, so we got another one. Oh, for a second I thought I had another one. Alright, so there's another portal there. Can I not really get through this? Really? Boo. Can I get... Okay, no, I cannot. What is... Oh. That works too. Extract. So I have to go down and around. Instead of up and around. Oh, got another one. Open, and I'll take you as well. Bye-bye. Alright, so now we're down under here. And now we're back up. Here we go. Alright, so now next, we're gonna come down here. Ooh, I'll take that.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Ooh. Why do I get the feeling we're about to fight some Rift Hounds when it's all said and done? Oh, we got some shards here. Alright, so it looks like that'll have us go under there, but before I do that, let me see what else is in the vicinity, All right, we got 2 more over here that I have to. Probably will have to take that other one that I just put in out at some point. So I need to find 1 more lingering somewhere, which... Okay, there's a thing up there, but considering how things are... Okay, so there's 3 sections I'm noticing, which I can activate this one. Alright, so let's start with the left then. So down we go. Really? Really? That's annoying. Well, let me go ahead and start this up. And the elevator's back in service. Yay. Alright, anything else in here? We got more notes. The Alliance shall never perish. I will not. I cannot let the nation he founded, the realm he dreamt of, perish from this world. So long as the city remains permanently sealed, the abyss cannot break through the walls. No matter how things become outside, here shall the kindling of human hope ever remain. Flesh and blood may slough away, bone and marrow may rot, and even the soul may plummet into a prison from which there is no return. But hope alone must never be forsaken, for this was the sole treasure that person left for me. Hammering gets messier from here on out, making it harder to decipher. And we got ourselves a key. So we gotta keep an eye open for any doors then. Alright. So who's the rapscallion that did it? Oh, you completely destroyed it. Lovely. Alrighty then. Well, I guess next order of business. Let's go ahead and just pop this right in here. Set up here next. And we got the key so we can open this up. There you go, see? Alright, so what do we have to work with? We got an opening over here. And that actually takes us back to the very beginning, it seems. But we don't need that, so we'll go ahead and we'll take that. That's where I came from. Before I do anything else, let's see what's over here. Looks like I need another one, so I need to go get the other one that I had deposited earlier. So I'll grab you. Nope, I said grab. And it'll probably be a chest of some kind. No, don't climb on it. Oh, I really am back from the beginning. Never mind. I didn't realize there. I thought it was an actual... Okay, ignore me. Alright, here we go. Alright, that should be all of it then. Oh, yep. It's falling. I'm sure it's fine. Did it drop down? Let's go take a look. Alright. Well, down we go then. And abyssal creatures. Oh no. Oh, don't you dare.
No backup, huh? Fine by me.
Let the world collide! The ship...
Ow.
Bow your head. Away now.
Just have to get this barrier off with you. There we go. You're a tough little tentacle entity.
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence. Away now.
That's one, and now we got multiple to work with. Yep, Rift Hounds. Oh, thank you! Got a little robot to help us out. Thank you!
Face your guilt.
I'll protect us.
My way now.
Alright, another one down.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Let's dance.
Have a safe trip.
There we go. And 3 more. Oh, and it's the heavy duty one too.
Let my name echo in song.
Silence.
Nope. We good? It's finally over. Yeah, there certainly was a wave of enemies there. The secret sword's automaton protecting it has also come down. Now let's see what's inside. Yeah, it was kind of pulsating earlier. Ah! Is something gonna hatch? Paimon hopes it won't let her down, huh? Another pyrophosphor chunk? There's more than one? Wait, the woven scrolls wrapped around look familiar. They're just like the notes we found in the tower outside the ruins. Rah-rah! That's pretty strange. Don't you think so too, Chomper? Ether, what's written on them? Unbelievable. I ended up being attacked by the dragon after all, but maybe I should be thanking it. After all, I wouldn't have stumbled upon this place without it. The core of Chulel. Seems like it was once the heart of the entire city. I heard a member of the tribe speaking about it before, how in ancient times the sacred lord once transformed himself into the heart of the dragon city, but never expected the meaning to be so literal. Unlike those I've encountered elsewhere, the secret source automatons here seem to be able to understand speech. Did the sacred lord make them in order to protect himself? Anywho, at least I don't have to worry about monsters coming after me for now. I can't believe it actually worked. I used the pyrophosphorate on my body to awaken the dragon spirits living within the heart of the machine. But is this little guy really a dragon spirit? It's so small and it's absolutely adorable, and it's green like a chunk of turquoise, so I think I'll call it Coco Uik. It's the path to the ultra primal flame. I saw the signs left by Aunt Liriru. It really is the same path that Blank walked. So there's only one chunk of pyrophosphate left. I must make sure I don't use it up before I get to the Tonatiuh. Wow, those notes really were left behind by the same adventurer. So this must be the core of Chulel, then. There are other possibilities. There are too many things here that make little sense. True, and Coco did point us here. Did he know there was a pyrophosphate chunk and want us to have it? Papa doesn't get it. Ah. Well, let's just take this back to Bona. Yeah, right. Maybe Bona will know what's going on. We did promise her that we'd go back no matter what we found. Let's get out of here and quick. Kitty. I need to move my legs, kitty.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in.
Alright.
So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
No one saw anything. Anyways. Go ahead and activate you, and something tells me you want me to activate this. Let's see. Where do I need to go to get out? Just curious if they want me to use the ability to go up, or let me try. We're back. Hey, you're finally back. What'd you find down there? Tell me all about it. Actually, and that's the cue to transition. Huh? You found another piece of pyrophosphorite? Wow, and here I thought that the one I had was the only one in the world. Wait, could mine be a counterfeit? Huh. I might be why I haven't noticed anything special about it all these years. That can't be it. The one we found there looks ordinary too, other than the patterns on it. We also discovered that... Right, we also found some strange notes left behind by an adventurer. Do you want to see them? Adventurer notes? The ones who came to this cursed city are likely here for the Jade of Return anyway, so yeah, no need, I think. Oh, but I think you may want to look at this. But there were mentions of pyrophosphorite and the altar, maybe. I know, that's exactly why I don't want to look at the notes before I find the Jade. Eh? Why? Over the years, many adventurers have set off to find the Tonatiuh and the Jade, but they all failed, and no one's been able to prove the existence of the vessel in the sky. Most think of it as just a dream, an illusion, a fantasy that people suffering due to the abyss find solace in. So their adventures were never recorded by storytellers, and their deeds were never lauded. If we cannot find the Tonatiuh and retrieve the Jade of Return, then everything they did would have been in vain. The journey itself is significant. The experience is important. You really think so? It's rare to find adventurers who emphasize their journey in Natlan. Adventurers with no accomplishments do exist, but most adventurers need something to prove themselves, no? That's why we must succeed, for my old man and for the adventurers who lost their lives while trying. As for the notes you found, regardless of its origin, they won't have any significance until we board the Tonatiuh. So if we do find the vessel and return safely, make sure you do tell everyone at the adventures get about what we've done, alright? Don't worry, Paimon has a knack for such things. What are you trying to say? That Paimon is good at exaggerating? Hey, it's more along the line that you kind of have a big mouth. Anyway, if we really do find a legendary ship, telling Catherine will be as good as telling Artifact. Anyway, I don't know who that is. You haven't shown me the pyrophosphorite that you found yet. Right. Aether, show them the pyrophosphorite. Maybe Coco will remember something when it sees the stone. Kulu. What's going on? The light! It stings! It burns us! It burns us! Gee, ketchup. Huh? Coco looks invigorated. Looks like firing the super awesome laser shouldn't be a problem. How did you remember such a frivolous name? But still, could this be the same phenomenon as the energy scraps we found before? As in that energy that could be stored in pyrophosphorite? And Coco in turn uses the energy stored within to fight the abyss. Right. Aether, look! Wow, what's happening? The mural looks different now! So this was covered up with the mural that we saw before. The dragon entrenches itself above the city. This painting sure does make it look like the evil dragon is the master of this place. Cheap goo. Coco, what is it? Do you know anything about this mural? Yeah. Oh, more goldy sparkles. Huh? The light's pointing towards the sky this time. Cuckoo. Right, this is it. The altar of primal flame must be in that direction, the highest point of the ancient city. Are you sure? Paimon gets worried whenever you sound so confident about something. Just trust me once more, would ya? I have a good feeling about this. Sure, fine. Is that what we're relying on nowadays? Well, not that we have anything else to trust in, so let's get up there. Sorry, my knees hurting me a little bit. Follow Coco's guidance to find the altar of primal flame and not fall down, ideally. Oh. Looks like we're going up the quick way! Whee! Just going higher and higher and higher still. Towards the moon, it seems. Oh, going to the left now. All towards the very peak. Is that The altar? That's gonna be hard to reach. We can fly just fine, but how about Chomper and Bana? How did they also get up here with us, if that's the case? Did you forget that I'm a adventurer of the Flower Feather clan? I have plenty of flight experience myself. I can get over there easy, even with Chomper in tow. I have a flying license too. That'll do. I'll lead the way, so just follow. This feels like it could be super dangerous. We don't know what might happen, so hold on tight, Chomper. Rah! Alrighty then. Head to the altar of the primal flame. Alright, let's do this. Whee! Thank you! Nope. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Oh, no, I want that. I will actually grab it, because of the awkward way out. There we go. And we're higher and higher and higher still. Oh, wow, we are going real high. This feels like the highest we've ever been. Gosh, I'm so happy that I'm not afraid of that I'm not physically in this game. I would be definitely afraid of heights otherwise. Am I still gonna hit that? Game? 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 Well, that's concerning. Oh, that would help too, I guess. There we go. Ooh, pretty flame. Wow, Bana, that was super quick. We almost couldn't keep up back there. sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I've seen the altar of primal flame just up ahead. All we gotta do is use this altar, we can go to the Tana too, right? But even if a huge wind current were to lift us off the ground, who knows how long we'd have to fly before we get up there. Just think about it, he's getting Paimon all worried. How exciting. Right? I'm getting super excited too. No real adventurers would want to miss out on a challenge like this. Anyway, so what we gotta do now is put the pyrophosphorate on the altar, right? But we got two in our hands, so let's put them both up there, just to be safe. Always good to have a backup. So, in you go. Ooh, hello. Alright, we got rings. And let me guess. Flying across the sky. Oh boy. We really are flying. Yeah, the wind's pretty nice, huh? Once we enter the cloud layer, things won't be nearly this relaxing, you know. Huh? Wait, what? Eek! Question mark? Paimon's all dizzy. But she's finally getting a bit more used to it, just like Bana said would happen. Where's Bana? Huh? Where's Bana? Bana! Yeah, Bana's disappeared. Also, the music is crescending. Looks like we're about to reach their destination here shortly. If those teleporters are an indicator. Maybe. Oh, wow. We're alive. Sure feels great to step on solid ground again. But you float. The ground here doesn't look too solid either. Yeah, but you float. Hey, there's a big difference between hovering near the ground and being blown all over the place in the skies. Cheap goo. Is that the Tona 2? Woohoo! We've done it! Rah! It looks more like a huge ball of yarn than a ship, though, or snakes. What's with all those tangled lines? But it looks safer, at least, so let's fly over there. Wait, where did Bono go? She did say she has a lot of flying experience, but Paimon's still kind of worried. As long as the wind direction was correct, we won't know if we just stay here either way. You're right, she probably landed somewhere around here if that's the case. Let's go! Lost Traveler in the Ashen Realm, Act 3. Wait, when did that happen? When did Act 3 start? Whatever happened to Act 2? Still got a bit of extra time here, so we'll just keep on moving forward. I have to look at the map real quick, actually. Oh, that's real cool. That's real cool. I had to see it. This design, though. You know, there's this YouTuber I watched that this place reminds me very heavily of the design. You know, with just the floating clouds, the ancient ruins floating above. You know, it just looks very similar. And also the style, of course, as well. What's this? It looks like the pyrophosphorite, but it's all shiny and flamey. I want to touch it. No. Sure, looks more powerful than the one Bana has. Could this be pyrophosphorite's origin form? Original form? Ouch, it's burning hot. Why would you try to touch it? Don't just touch whatever you find, Aether. I didn't realize. Oh, hey, the pot's calling the kettle black. Thank you. I even said that earlier today. Rah, rah. What is it, Chomper? Do you know something about this? Wow, Chomper, it's finally your time to shine, huh? Guess we'll let you handle any hot and sizzling treasure from now on. Yeah! Wah! Hey! Hey, over here! Look, it's Bana! How did she get there? Did she land? Anyway, let's go over there first. Oh, it's the ghost of Bana! I'm working on it, Chomper. Where is that coming from? Hello. Eh? Where did that little Teprosaurus who's with you go? Don't leave your companions behind, alright? Chomper? Are you coming? Let's go. Okay, that was odd. Look at the little waddle. There you are, Aether Paimon Chomper. Hey there, Bana. Paimon's glad to see you're okay. Rawr! Oh, worried about me, Paimon? Don't worry, I'm the ace adventurer of the Flower Feather Clan. It'll take a lot more to bring down someone like me. Good to see that you're well either way. How'd you end up here? Well, after I got separated from you guys in the cloud, I was blown onto a floating rock and passed out. I'm not sure how much time went by, but when I woke up, I found myself here. When I woke up, I searched everywhere, but had no luck finding you, so I thought you... Anyway, it looks like you guys are tougher than you seem to. Wow, I was just about to ask how you got up here, actually. These are all isolated floating islands, so did you fly up here or something? Let's talk about that later. Concerning! Anyway, this is the Tona Tihu we've been looking for. Our adventure's been a great success. But from the looks of this place, it doesn't seem to have treasure scattered everywhere like the legends say. Has someone else come up and taken them all away? For my part, I bet on our so-called Tona Tihu treasures being made up by tribal storytellers. No way, Z10 Paimon, that we came up here for nothing? While the treasures might be fabricated, that doesn't mean the Jade of Return we're looking for isn't here. We can't give up yet. Also, look up at that thing over there. Well, it does look very jadey. See how there's something inside? You found a pyrophosphorate inside the core of Chu-Ulil just now, didn't you? Well, based on my experience as an adventurer, stands a reason that the Jade of Return we seek is in there. In that case, let's figure out a way to get out there and smash it open! Yes, and I'm sure there's not going to be any negative consequences whatsoever. Something tells me things won't be that simple. Yeah, this doesn't look like something we could break open using only brute force. My adventuring expertise suggests that there should be some sort of mechanism around here, just like when we got the pyrophosphorate earlier. Speaking of mechanisms, this must be it right here. It looks exactly like the altar of primal flame we saw here. What a coincidence! Wait, this can't be a coincidence. This must be some sort of clue. If it's a clue, maybe we should try using a pyrophosphorate to, hang on. We don't have any left, do we? Chomper's carrying one right now. Oh yeah, we stumbled upon this one on our way here. This must be it. Are you familiar with the principle of the adventurer's key? It states that the crucial item needed at the final stage of adventure is always acquired at its beginning. That sounds like nonsense. Plus, these interval is kind of tight, don't you think? I said this thing sure does look like a pyrophosphorate. Well, apart from the constant crackling and spitting flames, Paimon thinks they're exactly the same. Wow, you're right. I totally wouldn't have recognized if it weren't for you, Paimon. That, sounds like a you problem. But anyway, based on what you said, we just need to collect stones like that, right? Well, if we're looking for these fire stones, there are 4 in total on this ship. For example, there should be one in the floating island across from us. Wait, what? How do you know all that? It's almost like you've been here before. Really feels like there's more to this than the adventuring experience. How should I put it? I guess it's like an adventure premonition. No, bull. I'm not sure why, but as soon as I saw this altar, I knew how to bull. I also investigated this place before meeting you. We... Deep sigh. Conducting a thorough preliminary investigation is a must for an ace adventurer, don't you think? Guess you learn something every day. Luckily, I always rely on brute force. Wait, so you just been brute forcing your way through this whole time, Aether? Must be nice being able to fight. Speaking of which, how are we even gonna get over there? Might be a little tricky even for you. Oh, excuse me. Huh? Also, aren't you curious about how I got up here? Now's the time to show you my discovery. Rotation. Well, how about we can use this mechanism to freely travel between the floating islands? I'm counting you to find them. Just haul over to me if you cross over to another floating island and can't get back here. All right, we'll leave the job of holding the firestones up to you, Chopper. Let's go. Ah! All right, then. Let's see. We're gonna have to start collecting more, it seems. So, let's see what we got here. Huh? Got this spot here. Might as well start. Oh, wait. Don't I need to bring... Hold on. No? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought I had to, like, grab Chomper and then go. Okay. Up we go. Oh, he's with me now. Oh, okay. Never mind. Understand this, brethren. Everything comes at a price, and anything that surpasses human wisdom cannot be relied upon. The ancient dragons believed that technology and the Flame Lord's authority would grant them overlordship for 10,000 years. But through this, they also lost the strength to progress, and eventually lost it all. If we rely on heaven's rules, not only shall we be bound by the earth, but we shall in the end become but puppets, strung up on the Lord of the Night's strings. Never stop moving forward, or our beloved king and our alliance's glorious cause shall be destroyed in but an instant. Pollution inscriptions that could not be seen previously emerged. I saw in those dark, bedeviled skies the stallions that raced amidst the true stars, and then at last I understood that all empires, no matter how great, eventually become barriers in the way of living beings and their continued evolution. Only. Okay.
Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
Alright, there it is. Oh, Jumper got it. That was quick and easy. Wait, why do we need to go in there? I guess he can't go underground then? Oh, we got some platforms. Really? Alright, well, up we go, I guess. Up, down we go. Oh, enemy.
Settle down.
Let's dance.
A moment, please.
The tides beckon.
Let's begin.
Help protect us.
There we go. Took a little bit, but we got there. Alright, gotta get higher still, it seems.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll
Oh,
come in
gotta be
handy.
careful. Looks like the internet's dropping a little bit. Before I hit that, what does it say? You must believe, brethren, the great Pyro Archon Shibalanke's light guides us and our victory is inevitable. Listen not to the chaotic rumors spread by tall tale-tellers in the wilderness, and heed neither the words of false gods nor the rebellion of the golden-eyed. Oh, I wonder who that could be. The only one we should worship is him, for he is the one true king, who is of humanity, the one true human god. The true god shall never die. Glory eternal. Oh no. That sounds like that may be that abyssal crystal thing. Also, yay! Got that open. We can't get that door open, it seems, but down we go. Jumper! Hello. Open the door. Let's return to the altar. Come on. Alright. Got that one taken care of. Oh, let's see. So I guess now... let's hit this one next. It's just right here. Come on. Really? Are you kidding me right now? Did a mechanical UFO like really? Game? There we go. Alright, well, it looks like that closed itself off, so let's go ahead and activate this again. There we go. Nice little balcony area. You coming, Chomper? Or do I have to call you? Let's return to the altar. Yep. That is exactly what I have to do. And if you get on here, is this going to start moving? Yes, indeed. Oh. Know this, brethren. Not once has a sage ever cared about humanity's survival. For the sake of the path of evolution, the sage was even willing to sacrifice the future of its own kind. Heaven cares not about the wills of those who dwell in this world. We are viewed as pillars that bear up the earth, necessary for the struggle against its personal foes. And so we may rely on neither the wisdom of the dragons nor the lore of the knights' might, nor may we pray to any other god other than the one and only Pyro Archon. The only road left to us is the path of Shibalanke. Philistine inscriptions. My foolish heir, oh you who assert such narrow opinions of species, evolution is a mingled thing, not pure and untainted as you have imagined. That's precisely why evolution opposes eternity. What, we need Inazuma? I'm coming, I'm coming. Here we go. Activate the lifts. There we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's the third one. So there should only be one more left. And it's funny how it's showing me the last one. So here we go. Whee! Can I get up there, please? Huh, interesting. I guess let me go ahead and fly up there then. Wait, was that it? That... I don't know how intentional that was. Oh, no. Okay. I knew it was too good to be true.
The show begins! How dare you!
Run away now. Stay cool and face your guilt.
La, 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 la. Let the show begin. Time to shine! May I present?
A moment, please.
Alright, we all good? Let's return to the altar. Grab
this
you.
wasn't locked. How convenient.
Can I... do I need to go down? Are you kidding me? Thank you, bird. Now that's been established, now you can start moving. There we go. Had to finagle there a little bit, but we got there. Begin the altar offering. Oh, we're going higher now. No, that's one way, to melt a rock, I guess. Woohoo, we did it! So there's a rather familiar iridescent inscription. Is this the famous Jaded Return, then? Wait a second, isn't this the golden entreaty? It's the same as the one we got at the stone tablet back then. Ah! Wow, that really is the case. And you know, a treasure that can surpass the filth of the abyss and a token that can remove curses and disasters do sound somewhat similar. But could this thing really suppress the abyss in Ochkanatlan? I was never heard anyone from the Sorry and Relic Association mention it before. And since the Jaded Return is just a golden entreaty, could that be why the evil dragon's been targeting us? So it wasn't because it was eyeing the blaze meat stew Paimon had this morning. Why would that I mean, ultimately, you never know, but at the very least, it would be very low on the priority list, one would think. Looks like it really was foreshadowing. But Bana probably doesn't know about the golden entreaty yet. Hey, Bana! Something's not right. I'm not sure I've been here before. The Tona Tihu and the Jade of Return? Yes, we must destroy it. It cannot fall into the hands of that person. Hey, are you okay, Bana? Bana? No. Bana should be long gone. Why am I still here? I see. So that's what's... Okay, for Aether, don't come any closer. This is a trap. Huh? What's going on? Hey, dragon! And it just took it. How dare. Oh, heck no. Get back here. Alright, we got permanent flying ability. Get back here. You don't even think about running away like that. Cheap. This feels like we're near the end here. It is odd, because I was told this was just going to take me like 4 hours. Where is he going? Oh, I can move, sort of. Hey, evil dragon, you can't run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, we got QTs. Okay, looks like he took a chunk of damage from that. Appreciate the heads up there. Oh, thank you for telling me that. Cheapy. Oh, he's one fast dragon. We better catch up or we'll lose him. I'm trying. Almost got him down. Gonna just ignore those. What? Wait, what? Seriously? Wait, we're going back to the... We get back here. We're almost there. Just a little bit further. No, what's wrong, Coco? Are you going to use that? Oh, of course. Take my laser to the back. Let's also not fall to our doom. Where the heck are we now? Alright, we're at the very northern point, it seems. Had to check. Whee! This is safe. I'm sure this is safe. Whee! This is a good idea. Uh-oh. This may have been a bad idea. Please save me, cutscene. Please. Oh boy, down and down and down and down and down and down and down we go. Survive. Okay, we survived. Good, 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 good. Huh. I hear some rumbling. I think that's my tummy. It's rumbling for some tales. That only that only they can satisfy. Kudos if you get the reference to that. I actually saw an epilogue of that series not too long ago. It's eerily quiet. I'm gonna heal.
Ready, steady, go!
Just gonna heal. Yeah, track the evil dragon down. I'm trying. Still hear some growling and... Oh, we got a teleporter. This reminds me of one of the underground places in Sumeru. Anyone feeling claustrophobic? What's the reveal? Finally, we got you this time. Alright, Evil Dragon, you pushed your luck twice already, but the third time's not the charm. Now give us back our stuff. Else we'll show you no mercy. Don't even think about stalling for time. Chikuchi! Yeah, that's right. What was that, Coco? Travelers from afar, thank you for bringing me here. So it was your voice we were hearing. O lost king, the cruel night is about to pass, and the chosen of dragons will bring forth the dawn. Now arise and awaken from your nightmare. Kokuik? Is that you speaking? Huh? Coco's been making these funny noises, but Paimon can't make out what it's saying either. Did you hear something? Oh, I hear everything. My name is Ochkan, once ruler of Natlan, whose mind was infused into the city. When Ochkanatlan's end came, I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul, transforming. My end is near. I have finally found the chance to save my soul. So basically, you split yourself apart, your soul parts. What are you gonna do? The poison, I should purge it all, and then you will. Hey, what are you doing, Coco? Don't go there! Once was separated is now sort of whole again. Alright. Looks like boss time.
The show begins! Ah.
Let's begin.
Ow.
Have a safe trip.
I'm just gonna stay back a tiny bit.
Shower me with praise!
Ow.
Be sanctified.
Really? I can kinda hit you.
Away now.
Let's dance!
Silence.
Ooh.
May I Hi? Huh.
Settle down.
Come on, a little bit more. Did we get in time? We did. All right, perfect. Now we can get a whole bunch of damage in.
A moment, please. It's going to get a little chilly.
Don't mind me, just healing. Just stay underneath. Now come back down.
Let my name echo in song!
Silence.
Come on! We can do it! I'll Protect us.
Run away now.
Let the mighty be humbled.
A moment, please. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Let the world come alive!
Let's begin.
Finally, after all these years, I have awakened. Huh? Who are you? How'd you get any ability to speak? What a long journey it's been. Aether, Paimon, it is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, so you still recognize us. Great. So who are you now? Can Paimon still call you Kokoi? You're Ochkanatlan. Huh? You mean the Python King, the same one who used to rule all Ochkanatlan? But didn't Kokuik turn into that and still recognize us? Wait, doesn't this mean that this is Kokuik's true... Coco. Yes, that's what that girl called me. The one who woke me up from the core of Chuulo. But I could not save her. Hundreds of years have passed since then. And at last I finally found my old body. Wait, you mean that Bana awakened you hundreds of years ago? Oh, I called it. That can't be. Just came on an adventure here with her. She couldn't have been alive for so long, could she? Truly? I could be mistaken. My present memories are as numerous as they are a mess, and I fear I remember things from before far better than my adventures as Kokuik. Can we still count you as a comrade then? You won't oppose us, will you? Certainly, that is, if you remain willing to accept me. I once split my mind off to protect the people of Ochkanatlan. I never expected my spirit and body to both be swallowed up by the abyss, to be used by that person to commit such an awful litany of crimes. Though my sins cannot be washed away like this abyssal filth can, this nightmare has finally come to an end, thanks to you. Who's this person you're mentioning? Bana mentioned that earlier while we were on the Tona Tiu, too. Is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes whom we don't know about? Huh. Since you must have already met that person. You do possess his golden treaty, after all. That's right. In fact, we only got here because that wicked dragon stole our golden treaty. Hang on. Guess we shouldn't call it wicked from now on, huh? I doubt it cares what you call it. Well, out of it, wicked dragon. Why'd you steal our token? That golden treaty is very important. Sure is, based on what Monku told us before, it can help cure Chomper, but Bono said that it holds the key to quelling the abyss. The child is right. It can indeed tame the filth of the abyss for all of Natlan, but not in the way that you imagine, which is why I had to hide it on the ship. Huh? What do you mean? That sounds kind of dangerous. Definitely not the sort of thing you use willy-nilly. What should we do next, then? And another thing, your companion there, that little Tepulosaurus. You mean Chomper? Yes, Chomper. It's most similar to me, Huh? What do you mean? You look very different. Our bloodlines both contain the Flame Lord's blessing, so I believe that your friend will make the right choice. A golden treaty is dangerous and important in equal measure, so you must go with it to the sacred mountain, and then with it... And then with it what? And then, I cannot quite remember what comes next. Despite having these memories and many things I wish to say, nothing comes hither to my lips. This is because I've been plagued by nightmares for so long? No, that person must be stirring the pot again. That tends to happen when you get older. We should get some rest first. Fine. Anyway, from what Paimon understands, you mean that we'll need to take these 2 tokens over to the volcano, right? Because we gotta get Chomper to the volcano if we want to get to the bottom of all this. My apologies, you helped me so much, but I couldn't answer your question. That said, there is perhaps one way we could try to get your answer. Please step into my memories. Is that your plan? I may have been lost within dreams, but everything that has ever happened in the city has been recorded by my 2 tainted eyes. Since you could sense Kokuik's power, you should be able to sense my memories too, because this is my way of repaying your kindness. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we can learn. Look for answers within Ochkan's memories. Oh wow, this is weird. We're in first person. Huh, okay. Slowly make my way forward into the foggy cloud of memories. Foggy cloud, foggy cloud. Still in ruins too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, I have no control right now. Hello, you three. I never thought we'd actually make it this far. This must be the altar of primal flame we were looking for. We can get to the Tona 2 through here. I always figured this ragtag bunch of adventurers we put together would be wiped out before we even reached the top of the next hill. And we all that to our hero, the #1 adventurer in the Flower Feather clan, eh? If he hadn't found the blueprints to Ochkanatlan, we'd probably still be wandering lost through some sewer. Let's not bring that up again. How was I to know that this cursed place could foil every single positioning skill I ever learned? By the way, where's our young mystic Liru gone off to? I didn't see her when I got up this morning. She might have only joined up with us along the way, but she's come this far and she's become part of the gang. We can't just leave her in the lurch. Oh, you don't have to worry about all that at all. That kid's just hiding, you know, being scared and all. Last night I happened to spy her sneaking out. I thought, well, we've no idea what could happen next, so it might just be safer to let her hide for the time being. I mean, compared to us fellas, she's just a kid with hardly any experience adventuring. So I found a safe tower in which to set her down. I'm thinking that we should go find her once everything's finished, of course. That is, if we make it back in one piece. I just jinxed it, didn't I? True. I mean, that device was built by a tyrant who plunged the whole nation to the abyss for selfish desires. Who knows what further traps await us? Plus, that evil dragon is probably lurking in the shadows somewhere, waiting for just the right moment to ambush us. Gotta stay on guard no matter what. But still, this is all pretty exciting. If the legends about the Jade of Return are true and we can use it to quell the infernal abyss, then the world can finally take a well-earned rest. 10 years back when disaster came to Devat, even the Pyro Archon sacrificed her life for the cause. It would mean so much if we could attain something that could rid us of this abyss once and for all. I'm not sure we can hold out too much hope here. The Python King Ochkan had something so powerful. How could the city have fallen into this state? Yeah, looks like our hero's back. Now placing the Pyro Phosphorate, he will summon a guiding spirit to help us navigate. You know what? Once this adventure's over, let's head back to the Flower Feather clan and see how that newborn baby girl of yours is doing. We'll paint the town. Her name's Bana, right? Sounds like a mighty cute little kid. Who knows? She might just grow into an even better adventurer than you. And yet to defeat the threat of evil once and for all was not by naive fantasy, for everything comes at a price. But the ones to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who choose to take advantage of others. Must you still wear that laughable mask when you meet with me, Ochkan? The time for you to make a choice has come. You have witnessed for yourself the hatred shown towards you by those you consider your people, your brethren. In their eyes, you are no different from any of the evil dragons who ruled over Nadlin. Even now, they cry out for a new Pyro Archon to slay you. I simply have yet to understand. Is that so? If you'd ask me, you're the one whose comprehension fails. Your attempt to create a kingdom for humans alone is but wishful thinking. Whether it be Yohuao Tekutin or the Bishop Kindred, all have been written into the accords and stitched inextricably into the fabric of this land. You should have accepted the world you live in long ago. Moreover, the blood of the Flame Lord runs through your veins. You have betrayed Shibalanki's oath to me and tried to annihilate my people, but instead you have opened the door to malevolent forces. How ironic that the human king who yearned to destroy dragonkind is in truth the last dragon heir to the blood of the ancient dragons in this, the land of primal flame. Is it hate that drives you or fear? Be silent. Will you not admit it then, my beloved son? Without the Flame Lord's blessing, how could you have infiltrated the core of Chulil and stolen the secrets of the dragons. All these years you have lied to others and to yourself as well. Truly disappointing. I thought you would be the one to slay the Pyro Dragon, ascending the throne of all Natlan, and creating a new epoch for all dragonkind, of course, for all humanity. Humans have no place in the world you envisioned. A matter of interpretation, I say. Obsession with the individual is a human weakness, just like the fruit of your foolish hysteria, a sign of incomplete evolution. The borders of the world collapse. It begins here, and shall soon spread throughout all Natlan, until Tibet is wholly plunged into darkness. You have failed, and humanity also. The only way forward is to honor Shibalanki's pact with me. Peace are going in treaties together and activate Huitzilopochtli. Your people, those humans, might not survive the cataclysm, but after the scorning, a civilization will blossom that surpasses both that of dragons and humans. The Golden Trinity is no longer here. What? Did you leave it behind your toy ship then? Ah, truly do you burn your bridges. Do you mean to doom the rest of the world too with these reckless fantasies of yours? Give up, foolish dragon. I will not betray the brave humans who are still fighting on. A world without humans is a world without meaning. You truly foolish creature. Is that all you have done, born out of some deluded hope? Yes, so long as there's life, there's hope. Be that as it may, it's not but lingering on in agony. This is precisely what I did not understand about humans. Hope saw you defeat the dragons, and equally it saw you plunge yourself into a never-ending war. It seems you're human through and through. Fair enough, then. This might be the last time we meet. I cannot predict what fate awaits you, but as part of my experience, I'll return to collect your soul. Suit yourself. There are sins I must atone for. To save my people, I sealed my mind in the core of Chulu and fought alongside them within the city. Yet I never thought that my body and soul would turn against me, that I would come to harm even more people. Aww. So that's the truth then. Looks like my suspicions weren't far off. So not only is this not the secret abyss taming treasure, but based on the inscriptions carved into it, it is hazardous and should not be touched. As the world was plunged into disaster triggered by the subterranean kingdom, so amidst chaos was this legend forged. The Tona too, laden with treasure, a jade of return that can cleanse filth. It's all a bunch of bunk. All those adventurers who laid down their lives for this, even my old man. Cheap, cheap. Oh, you trying to make me feel better? It's okay, Coco, I get you. Even if the legend of some secret chalice turns out to be false, just sitting out on that quest for it makes you a hero. And what's more, it seems we really do have ourselves a monster here. The one behind us, whoever you are, I don't know why you've lured all of us here. But whatever you're on about, it ends here. I might not ever be one of those adventurers whose name shall be etched into the annals of history, but I, Bona, will put an end to this dark past of history with Kokuik by my side. In the end, the girl wasn't able to stop everything, nor was I able to save her. But awakened by her hand, I became a seed, and then, many cycles later, I met you. Hello? Who is this? This humanoid dragon looking. A somewhat strange person is putting it lightly. The nightmares we tell past, the blindness and folly. The scorched earth presages a future of bliss and rebirth. Chosen of dragons, you have arrived at last. I've been expecting you for some time. Who are you? It matters not. What matters is that none may now interrupt our conversation. What do you think? Gorgeous art? No? Tell me, what do you see in this mural? I see a podium? Wow. Humans evolved from dragons? Ha! This painting depicts the stages of evolution. Evolving out of the primordial elemental creatures into the dragons, and into humans after a few more steps until one walks upon the stairway to heaven itself. A pure notion. This child thought that the true history of dragons and evolved could be wiped clean with such self-deluded fantasies. Evolution has always been a concept that belongs to dragons and dragons alone. To attain a stronger body, to gain ever mightier power, we dragons have had to constantly adapt and transform ourselves based on our environment. This is how we survive. However, humans are exactly the opposite. Most of them can barely control elemental forces. The Descender tossed them into Devad, giving them the power to change environments to suit themselves. Yet these same weak humans are the ones who ultimately took over Natlan and the rest of the world. While we once mighty dragons creators of high civilization have now been relegated to wild beasts and livestock. Do you know why that is? Because they have archons backing them? Because the pyro dragon is too weak? You think it's because the pyro dragon's powers declined, do you? Instead, this is what I believe, that we dragons are too powerful. We are a race imprisoned by force. The weak worship the strong. Sons follow their fathers. Peons serve their sovereigns. Races that by nature pursue power are bound by the very power that all too clearly orders their societies. After the pyro dragon's faked death, all that the descendants of the ancients knew was to kowtow before the throne, watching our civilization deteriorate by the day, marching inexorably towards decline. Our race had reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Curiosity about the unknown, compassion for fellow humans, and the subsequent courage to take on something far more powerful than oneself. Despite being mere tribes in vassalage to the dragons and living in precious circumstance, I knew that one day they would build a mighty civilization of their own. Humans really are something. Indeed, I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had to go and live among them, and through them I hoped to save my race. And so I nurtured my beloved son, a dragon mixed with a human soul, who was raised among the human tribes. He would slay the decrepit old pyro dragon and ascend to become the new dragon sovereign. But I did not count on that man, Shibalanke, and more unexpected still was the betrayal of my own progeny. Human courage leads them to chase illusionary hope and also brings forth terrifying uncertainty, just like the Jade of Return. So the Jade, what is it? Well, if I must, I'd say it's like a beast trapped for capturing the lions of Natlan. Lions? What do you mean by that? Well, the noble is the beast, of course, but that doesn't matter. There are no lions in Natlan, so no Jade of Return. Humans always love chasing after things that don't exist, so I created this legend for them. To test these legends, I don masks and traverse their world in different guises. This isn't the first time that we've met, in fact. Of course, I have my foolish, greedy child to thank for this, who devoured enough souls for me to fashion these masks. Don't you find it all fascinating? More like horrendous. Really? I'm of the persuasion that experiments are a must. Ochkan's betrayal taught me that I still have much to learn when it comes to humans, after all. But I fear that this grace has run thin, and darkness will soon engulf this land. Ochkan bet once and won, but shall we dragons continue betting with humans like this? Be it humans or Yohul Tekuten, the world will fall into peril again and again because of their inability to resist the dark foe. Chosen of dragons, hope resides within you. This is not the end. Take the token of the oath and go onto the sacred mountain. We shall meet again when all is done, and when that time comes, you shall be the one to decide matters, Chomper. This is not the end for you. Take that which is my part and set off on your journey. I believe you shall find the answer you seek at the end of your journey. You're finally back! Ochkan. Aether, you've returned from that memory, so why is Ochkan still not moving? It's very tired, it's gonna need a good long rest. Oh. Yeah, you do get tired easy when you grow old. Well, at least you can have a good rest now. Right? Yep. What did you see in the memory just now, Aether? You recount what you witnessed within Ochkan's mind to Paimon the simplest way you could. Oh, you saw Chomper, and then there was some weird guy with him on the Tonatinu? Uh-oh, that might not be a memory, but something that's happening right now. Chomper might be in danger. You claim he just said a bunch of weird things, but Paimon's still somewhat worried. Let's hurry back to Tonatinu and check things out. But before that... Oh yeah, they're going in treaty! Based on what Ochkan said, it has incredible uses, but it's also very dangerous. Shouldn't be used lightly. We're gonna have to tell Bana that. But then... we can't give it to her either, can we? We'll have to take it to the volcano with Chomper. Though we don't know what to do with it once we get there. About Bana. Oh yeah, you saw her in the memory as well. Getcha Ochkan's right. She really is from hundreds of years ago then. But how she lived for so long? It's like she's adventuring with us for the first time. It doesn't feel like she's trying to deceive us either. Could it be that she's actually... Let's head back to the Tonatiuh first. We can talk about this then. Alright, we managed to find the Tonatiuh, so Bona and her father's adventures won't be considered crazy or groundless stories any longer. Plus, we also got this Jade of Return, whether it may be. I'm sure it's important somehow. So all this adventure has been pretty meaningful. Rawr. Hey, don't try to take on Chomper's role just because he's not around. Oh my. Well, let's go ahead and grab the treaty. There we go. And now we need to go ahead and return to Tonatiuh. Here we go. Took me a second there. Let's heal up, everyone. Should hopefully get a conclusion here soon. Huh? Here we are. Let's not ground pound. Oh, there we go. Are you right, Chopper? Rah. What a relief Aoife was. It's a bit tricky to explain, but since she saw you and a strange person together in a dream. Did you run into any strange people on board the Tonatiuh? Rah! Huh? So, did you or didn't you? Rah! Paimon has no idea what you're trying to say. Well, you're okay and that's all that matters. Yeah, that's true. What about Bana, though? Where'd she go? Huh? Did you guys become separated? Is Bana really... Perhaps Bana was merely a character from a story. You're right. Ordinary people can live for hundreds of years. I mean, again, there are people that we do know that have been around for a long time. We complete her unfinished adventure, at least. Yeah, and we also promised to spread the word about this adventure. Once everyone knows that we found the Tonatiuh, Bana will become a famous adventurer too, right? And it's time to go to the volcano, find that person, and then... That said, could that guy have been the sage of the stolen flame? All the messages we encountered along the way were left by him. Paimon's getting more curious by the minute. He also said he takes on different guises, so even if we run into him, we might not recognize him. Rah! You're curious as well, huh, Chomper? Now we got all the tokens, let's head to the volcano with Chomper, get to the bottom of this, and help lift Chomper's curse. Sorry, Bana. We're taking the going treaty with us for now. We'll tell you the whole story once we figure it all out. Alright! Wait, epilogue? Alrighty then, so it looks like that takes care of that. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, I'm back. So I did a little looking into, as far as I can tell for the time being, it looks like that's the end of this questline for the time being. Well, this certainly went on a lot longer than I expected, but also at the same time did not go nearly as long as I expected at the same time. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this adventure, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, till then, bye!